Hello and welcome back to Planet Zoo, where we are here currently at our lovely... Oh, are we paused at the moment? Let's have a look. I don't know. There we go. We're playing now. Now let's pause it. Well, we kind of want it to be day. Okay, let's unpause quickly. I don't know whether it's paused or unpaused. Okay. I think that it must be paused since time isn't moving. Let's unpause. Right then, let's quickly... Yeah, well... Oh dear, yeah, this isn't good. Oh dear, everything's moving too fast. Let's quickly skip forward a bit longer. Stop having to queue to use facility. I want it to be day is why I'm waiting. Whoa. What is happening over there? Animal died. This is going a bit too fast. Okay, hang on. We have a male, another male in here. No. Outsider. There. And as for you, cooler vet. As for you, cooler vet. I think we're okay. Alright, now it's day. Let's go ahead and pause the game again. So what we're wanting to do is, as you may know if you saw the last video, we're currently working on a sweet little otter hut. Just for the otters that we're going to have soon. So that's what we're working on. We're trying to make it all nice and cozy. Last time we built the rest of the we built the walls and we built the roof and everything for them to all be cozy inside, and we put flowers outside and everything. There's one final thing. I was wondering if there are any kind of otter decor. Okay, no. We need... Yeah, because we're looking giant otter. I doubt there's going to be anything there. Let's have a look. Otter. Well, that's tricky then. Let's just quickly put this over here. Why not? You know. Ambient speaker 1. What's that? Well, no, we're not going in the enclosure, are we? That's another thing, actually. Maybe they can. Let's have a look. First up, though, let's quickly go over here. I'd like to grab some educational things. That's been spent and security. There. Here's education. There. Just so we're able to get our guests a little bit more educated. It really feels like our guests do not get educated whatsoever. And we need to work on that. I know we do. But it just takes so much work and effort to get everything, like, up for them. Let's get another thing over here. We're going to need to sync these to the otters. Okay, actually, we probably shouldn't have put that way around. Let's take that. Get rid of it. And because then they're blocking the view of the animals, it's better to have them on the other side. Like so. There we go. Put that nicely over there. Let's grab this. And then bring this over here. There. We are getting it now. Like, I think we don't need much more. I hope that we have electricity here. But I believe we should do, since it's not that far away that we have an electricity place. So hopefully we will. There. Now, do we have electricity? No power, seriously? It's right here. Literally right there. Let's have a look. Power? Seriously? It had to be that way, didn't it? That's so annoying. Okay, well, let's quickly make a staff path off here, heading along here. We were going to need to do it anyway at some point, I suppose. Just heading off here, and then we can just, like, grab... There, transformer. Okay, I think that will include everything. Yeah, it does. Great! Yay, we did it. Now, what about negative impact on guests? Does that reach the path? No, it doesn't. Good! There, we're safe. Well, there's another thing that I was hoping to do. I was hoping we could have a little otter cafe. I know this is silly. But where the guests could just watch the otters in their restaurant and just have a nice time. I thought that would be something that would be extremely sweet. Have we got toys for them? I don't think we even have toys for them. A chew toy? Why do otters need chew toys? Oh, well. Ooh, and there's like, we can get them small bridges. I like that. So the otters? Oh, no, because this isn't like catered to the otters. Oh, I thought it was. Okay, I was going to say, a true toy is a bit strange. Let's get rid of that. I thought that we had giant otter filtered on here, but we haven't. Let's have a look and add that on. Giant otter. Okay, well, they can have rubber ducks. Will it float to the surface? Hang on, let's unpause quickly. Yes! Sorry, that just made my day. I'm extremely happy now. We have rubber duckies. Yeah. Rubber duckies are all you need, to be honest. What else do you need when you have a rubber ducky? And, well, we could need a small ball. Probably not in the ground if possible. Let's get rid of that and then go back on. And put it here. That's nice too. We could get like a sprinkler for them to play around over here. And a cardboard box. Just a random cardboard box over here. Oh, that's such a sweet little hut though. I'm really glad that we managed to make that work. I'm very happy. Well, I think that is good for now. The last thing to do before we go ahead... Oh, tell you what. We can unpause the game now for a minute. Were you a female or a male as well? Female, okay. We're okay then. We don't need to get anything else. Why are you low welfare? 0? Oh. Ah, oi! Don't boss around the horses. Okay, let's have a look then. We need to release some of these horses to the wild. We have too many. Let's have a look. We want the horses. Yeah, it's the horses that are crowding everything up. Let's go ahead and release animal to the wild. There we go. And then maybe we can release just one more or something. There. Like this one here can get released. Oh, we can't release that one to the wild. Well, we can send it to the trading center for now. Can't find an accessible... Okay. So we need another workshop, and we need another staff room. We can do that. That's not too hard. Let's go on to facilities. Staff facilities. Not keeper hut, staff room. Let's get a large staff room. I know it's expensive, but we need it, to be honest. Oh, wow. Yeah, that costs 10,000. No, it's fine. We can afford it, and we need to do it. Oh, come on. Okay. I think the trees are in the way. That's alright. Let's put this here. And then we can put the new... Oh, wait. Is this... Let's pause it quickly. Then we can put the new thing... What was it? Workshop, yes. Let's research. Is it... Yeah, workshop is what we need at the moment. Conservation workshop. There we go. And we can just make another path off the old one. Coming out through these trees. Let's have a look. Can we somehow fit that in? Yeah, we can do it. We can manage. There. Here we go. Alright, we can bring this round over to the front of these areas. And put that there. Bring this round and put that there. There. Lovely. Lovely. We've sorted that out now. And next, let's go ahead. This is the bit that I seem to remember. These are extremely expensive. But can we get... Okay, food stalls. A giant... Whoa, 15,000. We're going to run out of money. Like, literally. But I think it is quite important to have one. Because we don't have any at the moment. And you know what we need to do next? We need to make it nice. I know, we've probably done way too much of like flowers and things lately, but it's necessary. Let's see what we can do. So, if we get, no, that's too small. That's perfect. No, it's actually a bit too much like a bush. That's too small. I think we already tried that. We need something kind of flat that we can put on the wall to make the wall a little bit less. Well, tell you what, let's just go into construction and see if we can just grab another wall. I mean, not that hard. Why didn't I think of that immediately? Let's see. Are there any greens? There aren't many greens. Let's have a look. Ah, well that's a shame. I like green. Wait, let's have a quick look. Oh, look at that. Yes, we are having this. We are having this, definitely. Let's put this over. Like, so the people walk through here to get to their benches. Path. That's so sweet. I love that. Alright. We'll figure out the path a bit more in a minute. For now, let's see what we're doing quickly. So, if we want, for instance, what's on the conservation, what do they use for conservation buildings? Whoa, the sewer is big. They use light brown wood. But they have green as well. I'm going to regret splitting that group, but I need to find out what all these items are. Oh, wow. Yeah, that might take forever to make, but what if I duplicated this? Aha! Now we have a green wall. I see how it is. Let's have a look. So, where do we want to go again? Yeah, let's go over this way. Where? I can't find it anymore. Oh, it's all the way over there still. Here we go. See, look, we can use this as a wall. I don't know why I didn't think of duplicating immediately. I should have done. Let's look. Vertical snap. Will that do anything else? No. Okay. Well, we got our green walls. Let's put them in. Here we go. Look, isn't that so much nicer than the ugly, I don't know, just grey. It's not nice. There. And then we want to turn this around. See, this is another source of income. I know it will need a lot more work to make it have profit. But if it makes our guests happy, it's worth it. There we go. Then we just want to put another piece over here. Come on. Gotta really concentrate for this. There. But isn't that lovely? Isn't that worth it? Next, can we put a piece just so it's emerging over here? I suspect we can. Here we go. See, this is working really nicely actually in the end. Let's see. We want this like level. Like that. Oh wait, does that block off anything through here? It's a little bit messy, but I think it will be fine. Then we want to do the same over here. Well, not make it messy, but let's have a go. Over here. Like that. No, that cuts off half the path. Let's duplicate this. Let's bring this forward. It's because it's not angled straight. Is that angled straight now? Yeah, that doesn't get rid of the kitchen side. Okay, that works. And now for the roof. The roof is the bit that I'm not really sure how to do. Let's think. We could just use this for the roof. But what do they use for the roof? Let's go back to the other one again. Because I really like the conservation roofs. They've got all of this on top, but I don't know what it is. Is it just an assortment of flowers? But then what's that underneath it? Aha, I see. Grass roof panel. Okay, duplicate. And I think that's the same thing that we actually used on the roof of the otter's hut. Pretty certain. Where did it go? I was holding it. I lost it. Okay, head back. Try again. Wait, that just built it. I've no idea where though. Let's undo. Wait. Oh, wow. Okay, let's move that. I think we would like to have that on the ground if possible. Yeah, this is the same thing. Let's see what we can put here then on the roof. I like this grass. Let's see. So we don't want it sticking out on top quite so much. We can bring it down just a bit. Nope. That arrow. We do want it sticking out on top to a certain measure though. I think that's good. Oh. Come on. I want... let's split group again. Because I need this and I need to duplicate it. Come on. This is tricky to do, but I think it will be worth it once it's done. To have a nice otter cafe with the otters. Here we go. Bit more this way. Let's bring this down a bit so it's level with the other one. Come on. I don't want this part of the group. That's annoying, actually. Right, let's quickly cancel. I think it's because we've multi-selected everything. No, we do not want to edit the group. Here we go, this works. Let's quickly rotate this so it closes up that gap. There. Then we want to make another one, just directly along from it. Here we go. See, this is looking really nice now. And then again. You know, I don't normally do quite so much building, but lately I've been really enjoying it. It actually is kind of fun doing quite so much building. I never thought I'd see myself saying that, but I kind of do now. Alright, let's grab that. Total objects 1. Okay. Well, what object is it? I need to know. Because that's the first one we put down. Yeah, I need to know what object it actually is. I suspect it will have conservation in the name. Let's see. Content pack. Let's go to conversation. My tongue's twisted. Conservation. There we go. Alright. All things. And let's see. It looks like that, except it's green. I wonder. Can you change the colour? Ooh, you can get bigger roof panels. Okay, leave that for now. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, but we need this. Okay, that was just a sudden I need that, but, you know. We did. What's this? No, we don't want them. Let's have a look a bit further. We can get conservation buckets. Ooh, conservation tunnel. Okay, no, I stop getting distracted. Scroll down. Yeah, I think it must be this, except you're able to change the color. I'm not quite sure. You are. Okay, I get it. Alright. Let's duplicate this one for now, though. I can't even remember what we were doing. Oh, yeah. So, what we're going to want is we're going to want a arch here. Okay, I guess we can add it. Oh, we could put one here, too. That isn't a bad idea. We will need a bit of a bigger arch, though, don't we? Okay, never mind. It is a bad idea to have that there. Let's see. I don't know quite where. Why is that just a vegetable? I don't know quite where. Like, because this isn't... Let's actually exit. Let's... Because I'm not sure if that's wide enough to go there. Or not. I think it is not. Let's have a look. Then if we bring this back. Yeah, no. Well, what about this? No, I do not want to select the group. No, I don't think that's going to work. This. Here we go. That's what we needed. Now, let's tap X. Bring that up. And I don't think it's quite straight necessarily. Let's move this back a little. We're going to need it slightly into the ground as well. Because it's a little bit too high up. I don't want it that far into the ground though. So this is where we start getting trouble. It's tricky. You can move it this way a bit. Let's quickly change the settings. vertical snap, I think. There. Now we can turn it down however much we want. This is still quite angled, so more like that, I think. Then we're going to need to move it a little bit more. No, it's still not quite straight. It needs to be more like that. There. We'll leave it at that. I think even, is that where I... Okay, that'll do. And now, let's go ahead, let's grab this, and let's have a look. Color editor. Let's copy that. I don't know if I actually successfully copied it or not. There. I think I did. And then over here, color editor. We don't want concrete color, we want that. Yes! See, that's the perfect thing. It didn't change the color, never mind. Let's try that again. I think we actually need this a tiny bit more into the ground. Like that. Good. Now let's quickly edit the color. I think I must have just tapped something wrong. Like that. Enter. There we go. Isn't that just so lovely though now? Don't you love it? Okay, the last thing to do is the inside. Let's quickly go ahead. Let's duplicate this. Oh, I'm getting so into the building now. We're never going to play Planet Zoo again. We're just going to permanently build. We won't, don't worry. I'm only joking. But yeah, I am actually really enjoying this. I am looking forward to having the otters in too, though. So we are going to get them in a minute. But I need the otter cafe. Who doesn't need an otter cafe? Our guests do. They're hungry. Alright, let's go through here. Rotate this round. It's not quite straight. More like that. Now, I'm not quite sure what that is. Is that a wall? Funny. I don't actually know. What? It goes into that room. Well, we'll leave that then, since it's clearly not quite the end of it. But we can rotate this and put this here. A bit more like this and a bit forward. There. Isn't that so lovely, though? Oh, we missed a bit. Okay, let's do that again. Duplicate. And then we have, whenever we want it, we have our perfect little conservation cafe. Restaurant, sorry. Not thinking. I'm concentrating too much. Let's go in here again and let's add this just over there. There we go. Now the last thing, I believe, I think this might even be the last piece of everything, is to duplicate this and put this over here the other side. Wow, yeah, I think that is literally the last thing. That's exciting. Though it's not an easy thing, I can tell you that much. Let's have a look. That will do. That will do. And isn't that lovely now? Ooh, and there's one last thing, actually. I keep on saying that. But I think that... What about this flooring? What if there's another floor? And what if there's... Okay. Let's go back into construction. We could make... we could make a tunnel into the place. Like a secret... Oh, I love that idea, actually. Okay, then. Let's put this over... No, I do not want to select to add to the group, so don't try and make me. Let's rotate it round a bit this way. Then move it that direction a bit more. Tick. Alright, I think I still have the correct colour copied. So if we go into colour editor again, copy that, enter. And then we just need to duplicate this again. And that's good. Look at it. See, we have our... Oh, we really do have our conservation place now. But as I said, let's have a look and let's see if we can get that floor changed. That's the last thing I feel could do quite well. Well, we've been working at this the whole video. I can't help it. I'm loving doing this, to be honest. Ah, dear. Well, next time we'll go ahead and see what we can do, finishing up a nice floor such as this lovely floor. But until then, I hope you have a lovely day and that you have enjoyed this video of making our conservation restaurant. Bye bye.